Hi. Off out for an evening stroll, just having a look at the canal works. It's coming on bit by bit. Bit of work being done there. Big project that. Renovating a canal. It's great to see it being done though. You imagine the amount of work that went into just producing and building something like that. It's quite phenomenal. And then to have lost it, and now finally we're getting that back. I think that's a great place to be. Anyway, you're not here to talk about canals, at least I don't think you are. Hope you're having a good day, folks, wherever you are. I want to talk to you about. What do I want to talk to you about? Oh yeah, briefly, upcoming events. So we've got a lot coming up in 2026. We've got, it's difficult how to describe it really, a bumper year, some exceptional events coming up. If I do this in a nutshell and try not to go off on a tangent, which I know, and if you know me, you'll know that'll be an achievement, but bear with me please, we've been 1 minute and 11 seconds now. Oh God, sorry. So, 2026, there's a lot to cover. I'm not going to do it justice if I try and do all of it. So I'm going to pick out some particularly interesting stuff that I think you'll like, and we'll give you a broad flavour of exactly what we're doing in the next year, and what the aim for me at least is to have a year of events for you, my customers, and my guests, because that's what you are to us. You're our guest. That's the way we like to treat you, to show you the very best of the country, and perhaps of Spain as well. Let's start with that, shall we? We're off to Catalonia. If you've never been to the Costa Brava, even if you don't come with me, go. If you like, beautiful, stunning views, incredible vistas, the best weather, smugglers' coves cut out of deep rock, beautiful cafes discovered by accident in little tiny nooks and crannies along a beach or route through the Mediterranean shrubland that you just didn't know could be there, was there. It's incredible. Our villa, top notch. Our food, spot on. Our guests, amazing. You're going to have the best time with the people that have already booked on. We've got 4 people booked on already. Haven't advertised it once yet. So that's amazing. That's people who've come before on events in the last sort of 4 or 5 months since we launched it, and rebooking. They've rebooked. They've seen what's on offer. I've told them what they're going to get. I've shown them the evidence, and they've gone, yeah, I'll have a bit of that, Jeff. It's £100 cheaper than the last time we ran it. So you're getting a deal there, folks. Definitely. I'll show you there you go. Look at that. So what else, Jeff? The Lake District Explorer. What does that involve, Jeff? Great question. So we're going to be going up to the lakes. We're going to summit Scafell Pike. If you don't want to do England's highest mountain, folks, you don't have to. It's optional. And we're going to take you on the best bits of the Lake District. I know the lakes pretty well, and I know that it creaks and groans with the amount of traffic and visitors, especially during the summer months. Well, we're going to get there, and we're going to go to places that very few people actually get to. That's a bit of a tagline on my events, and it holds true here more than anywhere, but just as anywhere else, I beg your pardon. We are going to go and we are going to see parts of the lakes that few get to because they don't know it's there. And I like that sort of thing because I think you get more value. It's a beautiful experience, and genuinely, you're going to love it. So there's no mountains unless you want there to be. There is a mountain if you want it. We've got a group already booked on this. Not a group of people, a group of my guests from different events. They've seen it on the calendar, they've jumped on. We've got about 5 or 6 people on this event already. It's going to be great. We've got room for 1 or 2 more. 1 or 2 more, that's it. I have to keep the numbers low on that one because I've got to make sure people are safe on a mountain. So that's vitally important. Again, if you don't want to do the mountain, that's fine. You can do the rest of the weekend, and we'll have a leader there to be with you doing a separate thing. Okay, so that's our Lake District Explorer. That's in April time. Catalonia, for the record, I should have said earlier, May time. I want to say as well that we're going to nip across now to early summer, and we're going to find ourselves in southern Scotland, in the lowlands of Scotland. And on this, our e-biking and walking weekend, you will have the opportunity to do half a day's e-biking. By the way, this is all included in the price, so we don't charge extras. So we've got half a day's e-biking provided by the great guys at Beyond Adventure. You've got a walk up the Birks of Aberfeldy, well worth a little look at that online for Rabbie Burns' poem of the same name, the Birks of Aberfeldy. It's beautiful beach woodland with an incredible river system running right through the middle of it. Stunning natural architecture, beautiful views, incredible nature. And you'll have, if that wasn't enough, a visit to Aberfeldy village itself, where they have a market every Saturday. We'll be there at that. A great bookshop with some antique maps and possibly books as well in the town there if you're interested in that type of thing. There's a pub too, alcoholic and non-alcoholic available, of course. Great food in there. Really looked after us the last time. When we find a good pub, we go back. And they did look after us. So we'll be back there. And of course, for those of you who want to see a little bit more of the Highlands, well, that's great news, because you will be able to. We'll be showing you some of the best of the Highlands as well. But don't worry, we won't be walking up any mountains. We'll be nipping around and just exploring that on one of our days. And we should hopefully have, in conjunction with that, oh, there's a bat. I don't know if the camera caught that or not. There's also a potential for we will be doing a little Lochside walk there. So some beautiful views, as we did last time we went to Perthshire. Well worth a visit. And the final one, there'll be two more, I beg your pardon. So we're going to nip back to the start of the year from summer. We're going to go to January. And in January we're going to be visiting the New Forest. If you know me, you'll know this. The New Forest is probably my favourite destination of all the places we go to. We go to some incredible places. We really, really do. And the New Forest is right up there for me, number one spot. I love it. I absolutely love being there. So, the New Forest, we're going to be walking the gentle trails of the New Forest. We will be exploring some ghost stories. Really looking forward to that, actually. Got a great group of people going there. I think now 5 spaces are booked on that event now. So 2 went a couple of days ago, another went yesterday, 2 went a couple of months ago when I first announced it. And thank you, Alan, Jane, you were the instigators of this weekend. You were the creative minds behind it. So I really want to say thank you to both of you for that, because it's something I'm looking forward to immensely. We're going to be teaming up with Haunted New Forest. There's a guy called Hugh who runs Haunted New Forest, and what he doesn't know about the folklore, the ghost stories, the paranormal activities of the new, or paranormal whatever, I don't know, what's the word for activities, is it something else? Alright guys, paranormal something anyway. The ghost stories, the legends, the myths, the folklore, all of that around the New Forest. Hugh knows the lot of it, he knows the works. So well worth experiencing that firsthand. He's a great guy, and I'm super looking forward to that. It's not the only spirit we're going to be talking about though. We're going to also be visiting, we're going to be also taking a trip down Gin Lane. The gins we're going to have are from the weird WYD, sorry, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Sound like I've had a gin, don't I? I haven't, honestly. We're going to be going down to explore their super local gin. So when we do a gin tasting, if you know, you'll know, we are super local to wherever we are. In this case, we're in the New Forest. We're going to be sampling New Forest distilled gins only. So that's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to that. And then let's nip forward in time to October. It's the last one I'm going to talk about this video. Time we're on 9:42, my goodness. Island and the Whitlow Way. If you've seen it, you'll know it's popular already. Maximum 8 spaces. You're going to need to jump on that quick. If you fancy coming, get in touch with me. I'll give you some information. There's no pressure sales of me. And just tell you what the score is, honestly. And if you know what our events are like, you'll know it's worth coming. And we're going to do the best bits of the Wicklow Way, the true best bits, and we're going to have a bit of time in Dublin to start as well. I'm going to make sure that you've got transport over from, if you want it, you don't have to have it, but to save yourself some money on the ferry crossing and all the hassle, we'll do all of that. So you have to pay for a walk-on price, obviously, walk-on ticket, but that's peanuts. And we'll pay for the car part, so of the ferry. So that's vastly more. And then we've got transport when we're there. And my goodness, what a place to be. Not just Dublin. Hang on, there's a... And you see it? Oh, he's moving quick. He's investigating me. There we go. A bat action for you there. A bird up there somewhere. Can't quite see that. Anyway, yeah, so the best bits of Wicklow Way and a bit of Dublin. So if that sounds like a bit of you, then get in touch, folks. Jeff at focusperformance.co.uk. You'd be very welcome at any of my events. You know that already. We treat you like a guest because you are our guest. I look forward to seeing you on an event soon. See you in a bit.